Hey, everybody. I think I have my volume down or volume muted, and I just realized it. And already we have a dislike, but it's a-okay. It's a-okay. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me make sure I can put my comments up. Hey, YS Books. Yeah, I didn't have it on. I had the mute on while my music was playing. I was up here jamming all by myself, like, hey. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. We're going to be reviewing Greenleaf this evening. Greenleaf, let's see, we're on season 4, episode 7. Yep, season 4, episode 7, and the title of the show is called Reunited. So hopefully everybody got a chance to watch the TV show. And you know what? While I was getting ready for my live, I actually saw a commercial, a review. Well, should I say a trailer for the movie Harriet Tubman. I didn't catch what date it's supposed to come out, but I think they did say, I want to say November 1st, but I'm going to have to verify. I'll have to look it up on YouTube or on Google and find out exactly what day the movie comes out. But I'm like kind of excited. Like, are you the type of person who likes to watch excuse me, let me get something to drink. Are you the kind of person that likes to watch those type of movies, like the old slavery movies? I know some people don't like them because they're like, okay, once you've seen one, you've seen them all, or, they get tired of, being reminded of what happened back in the day, when we were mistreated and enslaved for hundreds and thousands, of years or whatnot. Me personally, I like those type of movies. I don't know why. I mean, I just like seeing where we came from and seeing how we fought and seeing how we struggled. And it's like, I don't know. I think it's more of like, okay, you know how they say sometimes with families, like especially Black families who got ancestors who might have came from slavery, it's like you can never teach your children enough about your history. So the fact that movies keep coming out like this, it keeps giving us chances and opportunities to make sure our children understand how great they have it today, even though it ain't always so great. But it's a lot better than what, we suffer through, excuse me, as a race back then. But anyway, so y'all know I'm going to go see that movie, and I'm going to review it. So let me know if you guys are going to go see it too, or if you're interested in the movie or, excited about it or whatnot. But anyway, as far as Greenleaf goes, what had happened on Greenleaf is it's like everybody on this show, the last few episodes, is really, really naive. Let's see. Charity, Grace, Carissa, who else? Can we name somebody else? Because I'm not going to put Lady May in that category. I'm not going to put Lady May in there. But Grace, like last episode, we were like, okay, why the pluck? Why the pluck? Can she realize what her son is doing to her? Like, how many times is she going to let him just keep walking all over her and mistreating her and everything just because he's still holding the grudge that she gave him up at birth? Now, when he had went to that drugstore, and the cops and the drugstore owners, they were pretty convinced that he was the one who stole all those prescription meds. She was like the only one out of Lady May, out of who else? Out of the police. Excuse me, I have a tickle. Out of Lady May, out of the police, out of of course, the people, at the drugstore. She was the only one that was like totally convinced that he was innocent. And then she lied under oath. She lied and let him use her as an alibi. I was like, what the heck? Are you just gonna keep letting this child walk all over you and misuse you and mistreat you? It's time to put her foot down. Either you gonna accept the fact that she gave you up at birth and she's trying to be your mother now, because where the other mamas at? Where is the adoptive parents? Where is the people who the foster parents? You have nobody else. You have nobody else to lean on, to rely on at this time. So I'm hoping he'll wake up. I don't know where he went, but you know what? When her daughter Sophia, when she answered the phone and Grace was like, have you seen him? Have you heard from him? And she's like, no, I haven't, but I'll let you know, if I do or whatnot. And I knew she was lying. Sophia is so unbelievable. I knew she was lying. She turned right around and looked at him like, mom is, worried about you. He ain't thinking about her. He ain't thinking about Grace. And then also the way he was mistreating and talking to Grace, he was also doing that to Sophia. And I'm like, girl, that's your brother. You ain't the mama, you ain't the daddy, you ain't the foster parents, you ain't the adoptive parents, you his sister, and he has no right talking to you like that, and you have no right allowing him to talk to you like that. But anyway, she was up there all crying, letting him talk to her any kind of way too. Then she found the pills in his bag and realized he was guilty. Traveled all the way home from school to let her mom know that he lied. He is guilty, and therefore you lied under oath for a liar. You lied for a liar. So I wonder what's gonna happen now. Sophia told him to turn himself in. Do y'all think he's gonna turn himself in? I don't know. I think if Lady May has something to do with it, I think he might end up turning himself in. But if Grace has something to do with it, I don't think she would want him to turn himself in. I think that she would probably want him to be on the run. She's talking about giving him her car keys, which he didn't want. And I think he didn't want those car keys because he knew that he was not innocent. And maybe if he would have took the car keys after Grace already lied under oath saying she was his alibi, that he was with her during the time of the robbery, and then she gives him a getaway car. Oh, child, that would be a hot mess. The police be like, you lied and you gave him a car to get away with. So yeah, they definitely wouldn't believe nothing else she had to say. And then of course she would be in hot water with the church, which the church, as far as the church goes, Carissa, Charity, Grace, yeah, them is the ones that was being naive in this show. Charity, now y'all let me know, do y'all really think, and make sure y'all click the like button when you come in. But let me know if y'all think Charity really believes that she's in love with Philip. Me personally, I thought she said that at first to her brother, because of the fact she was just trying to get him off her back and trying to keep him from figuring out that she is spying, because he did mention that. He says it's one of four things, and one of them was you in love, one of them is you spying on him, and the other one is you trying to set him up, and I think the other one was he's using you. Yep. He said, so it was four things that he said it could possibly be, and she was like, I'm in love with him. First she said she was spying, then she said I'm in love with him. I'm like, is she really? At first I thought she was just telling him that because, she didn't want him to figure out what was going on, and put two and two together. But then when she went back to his office and asked him, could he wait or could he postpone, what he's about to do? And she was like, really, Philip? When he said, I want to make sure I don't mess up the trust or the love. And I'm like, trust or love? What the hell is he talking about? A Christianly type of love? Like my brother, my sister, that church kind of love, because they did what? All of share a kiss. Well, okay, it was a sloppy, wet, deep throat kiss, but and some hugs and probably rubbing on each other and stuff, but they didn't do nothing as far as Carissa did. with old boy, the white dude. So, I'm like here like love, he playing her. And I think Charity really thinks that he has feelings for her. And her brother, he didn't already said, if you hurt my sister, if you hurt my sister, that's gonna be basically the last thing you want to do. The last thing you want to do is hurt my sister. But I don't know. I don't think Phil really has feelings for her like that. I think he's just playing on her emotions. But then while he trying to play on her emotions, he got played. Like when Grace found out that the property, all the property surrounding their church, including the property that Carissa and Jacob just sold, like the last of the little land that their parents said, do not sell, do not sell. They sold it anyway. So now basically, Harmony and Hope, they own all the property surrounding the church. Now, while he's up there playing Charity, he's getting played because he had no idea. Philip had no idea that Harmony and Hope own all the properties surrounding the church. Now, shouldn't he have known that? Says, like he said, I'm supposed to be his right hand man. I'm supposed to be Bob's right hand man. Shouldn't I have known that? Especially when Bob has him trying to do, everything possible to keep Grace and them in line and Jacob in line. Well, Jacob's fired now, but so Charity's the only one left working at the church. But yeah, so he seemed like he was kind of butthurt to find out that, somebody else found out before him that Harmony and Hope owns a lot of property surrounding the church. So what he's going to do, we shall see. But Carissa, I'm so disappointed in Carissa. I'm so disappointed in Carissa. Like, okay, I understand. Jacob cheated on you some time ago. This is season 4. He cheated on her in season 1. And he actually cheated on her, can't say before season 1, but you know what I mean. When season 1 started, they was already beefing because he had cheated on her. That's kind of how the season opened, with them feuding and, having issues and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, he already cheated on her, but I can see if she cheated on him, after that, and she was like, try to get some kind of revenge, even though 2 wrongs don't make a right. But all this time later, and the whole reason why you cheating on him is because old boy got more to offer. Like, you messing with this man over Jacob? Jacob is cute. Jacob is hot. I don't know what she need to get her head. She need to get her head together, and she was naive too, because then she finds out that Harmony and Hope owns the property, around there, and Grace is like dang near busted her. If she probably would have came in a few minutes earlier, she would have caught her, all wrapped up in the arms of the person who bought the property for Harmony and Hope. But you know what? I think Jacob is going to soon find out what's really going on. Grace told him, he said, ask your wife. He was like, how didn't I find out? How did I not know? He sounds just like Philip. Like, shouldn't he have known? Yeah, you should have known. And you probably would have known, but your wife was too busy trying to get out of Lady Mae's house. Too busy trying to sell the land so she can get from up under your mother, that she basically is willing to sell herself to the devil. And that's exactly what she did. She sold her soul to the devil to get exactly what she wanted, which was enough money to buy a home, a very, very nice home, by the way. He didn't really want at first, but then, she kind of won him over after showing him the property and, kind of threatened him too. She was like, hey, it's either me or the land, me or your mother, me or, me or no me. That's basically what she was saying to him. And he gave in, no questions asked. Where do I sign? How much you gonna give us? Okay. I mean, she won him over all right. And as far as the guy, though, the guy that she's sleeping with from what is it called? Hills on the high on the hill. The company, the company that they're covering up to not make it seem like Harmony and Hope. I'm gonna say House of Hope. Harmony and Hope doesn't own that, that real estate company. But as far as him, now we know he playing Carissa, right? But do you think he's gonna start blackmailing her? That's what I can foresee. I might be reaching, and y'all know I'll be reaching sometime, but that's what I can foresee. I can foresee him possibly trying to blackmail Carissa. Carissa right now, when she was laying in bed with her son, Jacob comes in. What he doing in her bed? What our son doing in the bed? She talking about he having nightmares. I don't believe her for 1 second that he was having nightmares. I think she been messing around with that dude for some time now, and she probably feels uncomfortable with Jacob coming in behind him. Like, how disgusting. When you're cheating on somebody, your husband, your spouse, wife, girlfriend, whatever, and then later that night, your spouse, they might want to get some love in, and it's like, how? And of course, you're not going to usually use protection with the one that you're really with, even if you use protection with the person you're cheating with, that ain't 100%. That ain't 100% at all. And if I was to really be honest and tell y'all how far I'm reaching, I'd be reaching as far as to say she might end up with something, or she might end up with a baby. I might be reaching. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I might be reaching, but that's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking he's going to try to blackmail her. When he kept texting her and she kept saying, stop texting me. No, stop. It was like she was kind of like, you know how you are when you're a little teenager and some guy be texting you and calling you all giddy and stuff and acting all bashful and all excited, like, oh my God, he's texting me, oh, he wants me, oh, he needs, you know what I'm saying? But then it kind of turned to concern. You can see the concern in her face, especially that night when she was laying down with her son. She seemed kind of concerned when Jacob walked out the door, and she threw out a, I love you, Jacob. He was like, love you too. I walked out the door. So I'm thinking that he might be thinking something's going on, especially after Grace told him about the property and he didn't know. And he's like, okay, how did I not know? And my wife didn't know, but now she's at the real estate office without telling me. And my sister found her there and she's still not telling me. He's like, okay, somebody must be keeping secrets. It's a lot of people keeping secrets on here. Not just Carissa, but Charity is keeping secrets as well. And one last thing I want to talk about, y'all. Okay. Okay, now we know that Jacob, he got fired, right? Jacob got fired, so he's no longer a mentor to the guy that he was mentoring for the Memphis Devils basketball team. He got fired from that. He got fired from the church. But right now, his daughter, Zora, now that he's not mentoring Dante, and Dante's girlfriend, she's a money chaser. She's a bag chaser. That's all she wanted. Like a lot of those who be chasing after them basketball players, football, movie stars, musicians, she's a bag chaser. And once she realized that he was in trouble and, suspended or whatnot with the team, she's trying to talk to him, what you going to do? You can't be doing this. What about us? Blah, 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 blah. He basically told her, you can walk. She told Zora that she was going to tell him that he can walk, and it it backfired on her. She came back to Zora's little cabin and told her what had happened was he dumped her. He told her to get to walking. Now, y'all remember the scene when her and Zora first met, and the girl Nikki, she came back to Zora's spot. And right before Dante entered into the cabin, she was up there touching on Zora and all close to Zora, looking like she was going to kiss her and caress her. And if y'all don't remember that scene, y'all better go get out the DVR. Get out the DVR and go check out that episode, because I was like, is this girl gay and just with him because he got money, or is she bi? And we had mentioned back then, if she's bi, was this planned? Like, was Dante in on her trying to hook up with Zora so that he can have, a piece of both pies? Or if she is just bi and wanted to mess with Zora on the side without Dante knowing. Because when Dante came into the cabin, they both jumped back like, he was like, what's going on? So now I'm wondering, first of all, why Zora accept her or allow her to move her suitcase and luggages in her house that ain't her house? That's Lady May's in the Bishop's house. That's her uncle's old cabin. She's acting like she's running things, like she's paying the rent, like she done bought that cabin for herself. And she told the girl, yeah, you can stay, go out there and get your luggages and whatnot. Now, Nikki wasn't making it seem like she's just staying overnight. She was making it seem like she about to move in. Y'all let me know what y'all think gonna happen, because y'all already know where my mind going. Y'all already know Zora was trying to read her some Bible verses and was trying to make her believe that God will take care of everything. And she was like, you ain't gonna keep on throwing this church up in my face. You all into the Bible instead of listening to me and whoop, whoop, whoop. And so she went to her grandpa, Bishop, for some advice about Nikki. Like, should I have friends that don't really believe in God, or don't really have the faith, or don't really have, because everybody who, she's been taught that everybody who doesn't believe in God or, serves God is going to hell. So he just told her, just wait. He said, just be patient. Don't push her. Don't blow her phone up. None of that. Just wait. And Nikki came back with all her luggages and her suitcases, needing a place to stay because Dante again told her but to walk. He told her to walk. Now, I'm wondering if she's going to get hit on by Nikki. That's what I'm thinking. That's where my mind is going, that she's going to get hit on by Nikki, because now that she's not with Dante, she's single. Zora's single, but Zora is a Christian. So how is this going to work out? I can see Zora, being conflicted. And if they make her come out as gay or something, like I might have to throw the whole Greenleaf away. Now I can see her maybe being interested. Now I don't know what part of the alphabet is at. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't know what part of the alphabet that is. Y'all let me know. But the one where people they be interested. They kind of like don't know if they want to. In the meantime, they just straight. But in their head or in their mind, it's like, okay, maybe if the opportunity knocks. You know what I mean? So anywho, but now that we talking about gay and LBGTQ, there's a guy that I know who is gay, and he's like so cool. He's like so cool. I'm gonna invite him on my channel one day, because we had a very interesting conversation the other day. Because sometimes here on the YouTube, there be a lot of back and forth and sometimes drama over the black gay men and the black woman, and how some women feel like black gay men don't respect the black woman, and a lot of black gay men feel disrespected by the black woman, and especially if they trans or if they transitioning but still have not all the way transitioned. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we was having a really, really good conversation about this the other day. He's cool as heck. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get him on my show and see if maybe we can do a panel or something like that, and maybe you guys can ask him questions, or you know. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got on Greenleaf this episode. I know Basketball Wives did come on tonight. I believe it was it tonight? What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, I think Basketball Wives came on tonight or last night. But anyway, I'm going to review it tomorrow. So, matter of fact, what's today? The 16th? Is it the 6th? I don't even know what day it is. Okay, it's the 16th. So I think it came on tonight. Anyway, I'll review Basketball Wives tomorrow. We did Reunion Part 1 last week. So we're going to do a review over Reunion Part 2 tomorrow. So if y'all haven't watched Basketball Wives, please make sure you watch that tonight so we can be prepared to talk about it, because last episode it got really heated in the end when they was talking to OG and her guy friend, when they was talking to him and they was talking about the colorism, and he started going in on Phoebe and Phoebe was going in on him. And so, you know what? They pick it up from there. So I'm very interested to figure out, if they're going to get back into the colorism issues, because on my video, some people were commenting and they think that they are practicing some colorism on there. And they do think that they are treating OG differently, because some of them don't feel she's as attractive as some of the other women. So if y'all haven't checked out my review on Reunion Part 1, please check it out. I did it a few days back. And look at the comments that people are leaving under my post and see if you agree with them or if you disagree. But put your opinion. Please put your opinion in the comment section of my Basketball Wives Reunion Part 1 video that I did a few days back. So thank you so much. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight to the review of Greenleaf Season 4, Episode 7, titled Reunited. And one last thing before I go. Lady May said yes. Lady May said yes. So, therefore, her and the bishop is getting married, y'all. She getting married, y'all. I wonder if he gonna buy her a new ring and all that, because usually when people get married, then when they get divorced and then they get back married again, sometimes the wife sometimes keeps the ring. She might not wear it, but she might keep it. So I'm sure the bishop, he'll try to find something nice to replace that ring she had before. But anyway, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about them getting together. So maybe there is a possibility that they get that church back, especially after Lady May. Basically, she let the walls come down. When Vita and her have the opportunity to really sit down and talk about if Lady May really knew that her brother, what he was doing to all those girls in the church, and Vita realized Lady May really didn't know. And then when she realized how, they kept saying, how? You're not giving us a reason. Like, how couldn't you have known? Like, she told them about what her father did to her. And that's what got through to Vita. Now, we didn't see what happened to the meeting, because it went from there to Jacob and them. And then at the end, it went to her, telling Bishop, yes, she'll marry him. So we don't know exactly what happened in the meeting, but I'm assuming I'm assuming that they're going to keep the scholarship fund in her name. They might name it something else, but include her name into it. That's what I'm thinking. But we shall see. And good night, YS Books. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. And I'm going to inbox you on Facebook about your book. That I've been reading. I really enjoyed reading it, and I'm going to have you send me a link so that other people can where they can go to purchase the books. Like, besides going to her YouTube channel, like, all you have to do to go to somebody's YouTube channel when they're in the chat is you just got to click on the little dots next to their comment, and it'll say go to channel, and you can go to channel, and you could hit them up, check their channel out, subscribe to them. But she is an author, and I've been reading a book that she wrote, and it's really good. It's really good. She let me check out the audio version, which I love audiobooks. She knows I love audiobooks because I'm very busy a lot of the times, working several jobs, being a cake decorator, the kids and all that, so I love being able to listen to books while I'm working. So anyway, y'all check out her YouTube channel. She has like titles of her books on the YouTube channel, and I'm sure she has links where you could like purchase a book or the audio or the actual paper book or whatnot. But yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, YS Books. And again, I will hit you up on Facebook. So everybody, you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And in the meantime and in between time, Prime Time Squad, stay safe, be blessed. And I'm out. Deuces.